Hello. I'm ready to play and make more progress. Let's see where we're at. In the rain. Oh, okay, so he still has time by himself. I was supposed to do something. Arrange my clothes. Alright, let me do that. There's 6 categories. Let me start with the hats. Sorry, this probably will not be very interesting, but it's necessary. I know I have more hats than that. Okay, I have the one on the head. I need it. I'm gonna have to strip to do this. Sorry. And then I'll put clothing back on. I don't need my drug, huh? You can put that back. Tools, I guess. Ooh, it clinked. They put in a clink effect. Oh my god! Y'all don't look. Don't look. Please don't look. Oh, daddy. Dad bod. We gotta do something about you. Here, turn. Turn this way. Just stay like that. Oh, and a haircut. Can we get him one? Alright, hats. I want to organize the ones that give me bonuses first. And then negatives. Okay, hat, jacket next. Let's get all the jackets up here. Does this count as a jacket? I think so. Jacket. Definitely this jacket. I haven't used this in a while. That was one of my favorite ones. Lots of jackets. Wow, I've never had this much jackets in real life. I have more jackets than anything else. Still not done. Wow, where did all these jackets come from? Look at this. I could up a whole clothing store of just jackets. Alright, so the jackets I think are foundational. They're going to be the key to everything else. Which jacket does he have on at any given time? God. Is this... Why am I even doing this? It was suggested, but is it necessary? Let's see. Is that all of the jackets? I think so. Okay, then shirts. Let's start with the tank top. That's a good one. More shirts. Oop, another jacket, sorry. Good. Here. Now it's to keep them organized. Is that even gonna happen? So many white shirts. Is that really all the shirts I have? A couple of tanks and 3 white shirts. Alright, let's get to pants. I want to keep the conscience pants there. I'm not going to do them by bonus just yet. I think just organizing them by outfit will be enough for now. Put the ugly pants there. I use these pants a lot. I'm gonna stick them up here. Keep all the jeans together. Alright, is that all the pants? Looks like it. What's next? Glasses. I have a ton of those. Now some of them are useless because they've been superseded by other items. Where's my logic glasses? I think I like those. Empathy. Lots of glasses. No, I guess they haven't been superseded. I thought there was a pair I didn't need anymore. Savoir-faire, empathy. Is it this one? No, okay. So the glasses are still... The shoes I know are useless, and so are these gloves. Because they have other things that give me better than that. Although... The neck. The bird is useful. The metal. What did it just do? Why did it ding? The bow tie? This is the one that doesn't... This is the one that's useless, because this tie gives me the same thing as the bird tie, and the bird gives me extra. Okay. I only have 2 boots. 2 sets of boots. Really only have 1 tie. Okay. Gloves. These are the good gloves, the power gloves, and these are pretty good. Why does it keep dinging? And then every now and then these gloves, but these gloves, these give me more than these, so these are useless now. And then shoes, boots, empathy shoes, and in the event I need a little bit of composure. Okay, I'm gonna just do this for now. Now let's get him dressed again. I want as many bonuses as I can get. This gives me encyclopedia, but this gives me more logic. I have a lot of logic already. In fact, let me check my scores. Yeah, so this brings my encyclopedia up in line with my logic. And hang on, I'm having a crisis. I'm pouring coffee all over myself. Hang on. All right. Ah, come back here. So I think that's the hat to keep on. Except that gives me +2 logic, but it messes with my perception, and I want to keep that high because that's been working. This is not a sexy look. Don't dress yourselves like this. Don't try to learn from me here. Don't do what I do. Esprit de corps, visual calc, drama, and electrochemistry. Esprit de corps and shivers. That's useful too. Esprit de corps. So I don't even need this one anymore, because I have other ones that give me the same thing. Come down here. You're going in the bargain bin. Just move everything over there. Because the items that I don't need anymore, if I clear those out, those will help. Why does it keep dinging? It seems like it does it for the armor. When I move the armor, it dings. Okay. Man, which jacket? This is going to be the dilemma. Conceptualization, half-light. I don't need Revacholian nationhood. Maybe on the occasion that I'm talking to that measurehead guy or the racist, but outside of that, I don't think I'm going to need this Revacholian jacket. Why is the armor dinging? I really like this one and this one. Empathy, hand. Oh, this hand-eye coordination is going to come in handy too. Rhetoric, empathy, conceptualization. I got to remember that that one's there. Do I have 2 logic jackets? I have 2 logic jackets. I don't need 2. Which one looks the best? I like that one a lot. Is this a shirt? No wonder, this is a shirt. Come back down here with the shirts. Okay. Keep in mind your logic jacket. I think I'm just gonna visual calculus. I think I'm gonna use that shivers. So we'll put you some clothes on. There you go. Alright, shirts. Logic. Conceptualization. That seems to... I'm pretty low in that, actually. I think this conceptualization is gonna help. Why don't you stay on there? Why don't... Oh, because is this a jacket? There we go. Oh, I can't even keep my clothing straight. Wait, these are shirts. This jacket should be over here. I want the tanks. There, let's do that. Alright, so which physical instrument, drama, logic, rhetoric. Let's do a nice logic shirt. Okay, pants. How did this get screwed up? These should go with the glasses. God damn it. Come on. That's a nice pair of pants, actually. Oh, I wanted these. I wanted the, and then my jeans. There. Let's do it that way. And then these glasses. You should be down here. How did this get screwed up? I think it's gonna be like this. See, the gloves are messed up now. There's no way to keep the clothing straight. I'm just realizing it. As I use it, it's going to get moved around and unorganized. Because this is all neck stuff. This should be glove stuff down here. The bird and the metal are the best. Particularly the bird. Okay, let's pick a pair of glasses. Probably the logic glasses. Do any of the glasses not give me a bonus? I think I just need the glasses. I should just put the glasses on when I need them. That would be better. Interfacing, half light. I think half light right now. And then shoes. Perception. Oh, pants. How about we get you some pants on, boy? Stay there. Conscience pants, those, composure. I think composure for now. Okay, that's pretty decent. Try keeping your clothes on now, if you can. Alright, now I'm gonna start. Hey, Daniel Barry. Yes, Sean, I am. Oh. Hey, Robert. Observing Gen F's excitement, enjoyment. Oh, good. Well, thank you. It's I got involved in this video game, so I play a few episodes a day. But this is not the core content of my channel. It's mostly an open panel and discussion channel. We'll be meeting at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific for our normal panel. Me and Joe are going to talk about, is YouTube dead? Has this medium been exhausted yet? Are people still using it? Is there still anything new to talk about? Have we worn it out? Is there still potential in YouTube? We're going to explore that. But in the meantime, I got a world to save with Disco. Hey, Browns. Alright, what all was I supposed to do? Let me check my little book. Oh, I need to go find a radio. Find a tape. I already consulted the wind. Get the signatures. Wow, I did all of these. I gotta find the radio though. I thought I did talk to her. Find a working transceiver and return to the church. Go tell that lady her husband's dead. Alright, where can I do all of this? Let me check my white checks. I don't know where these are. The abandoned lorry. Let me try to find this thing. I wonder if he'll let me look for the glasses again. You're guaranteed
Shine
to
on
find
these
something. It's
sunglasses,
locked. All right. Is this the abandoned lorry? A tree. I didn't have this tree here before to explore.
The hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane. Bronze-colored ribbons of magnetic tape are caught in its branches.
Tape.
Just like promised, you've stood here for what seems like eons, guzzling the sickly fumes of lorries and carriages.
This might be the tape. Okay, interfacing. I can increase that. I know I could do it with gloves. Do I have an interfacing jacket? A shirt? I think it's just the gloves. Maybe the glasses. No, I'm pretty sure it's just the gloves that do interfacing. Okay.
The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Ghislain,
Damn!
like an immaculate labyrinth.
I depressed
The magnetic
myself because
tape
I couldn't get
twists
some
and
tape out of a
turns
tree.
around the branches.
That would probably do that in real life too.
You just can't get it loose.
And I
All
damaged
you've
my
done is
health
make your fingers bleed.
because it's a thorn tree. It has thorns on it. All right. I just need to wait and come back and try this. That's where that mixtape is to give to that kid. Okay. Where is the abandoned lorry? Is it here? How do I get to it? Can I walk on this side? Let's see. Is there a way to get over this bridge? How do I get to here? I want to do things in this side of town while I'm here. That looks like the abandoned lorry. I just don't know how to get to it. And the sleeping dock worker. I haven't even found him yet. Okay. Trash container, where is that? The cockatoo thing. I've already done the barred door. Let me try the cockatoo. Oh, I can buy stuff at the bookstore now. I'm loaded. I can buy those board games.
A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover.
The angry
its beak
storekeeper
slightly
stare down.
open.
Why
It looks
can't I
as
just
if
buy the
bird
book?
is calling
Oh.
out the book title.
I'll just buy it.
Oh, a nature enthusiast. Good choice. I knew it was a good idea.
Alright, let me see what it tells me about myself.
A cockatoo is a parrot with an erectile crest,
Ooh.
found on the Seminole Islands and in southern Fas a la Mer. Known for their intelligence and general
Behavioral
precociousness,
issues.
cockatoos are popular birds in aviculture. However, they often exhibit various behavioral issues.
That's my spirit animal.
This book talks about the delicate nature of twos, as well as introducing some of the most popular
Alright, what
species
problems do
among
these
the bird
birds have?
enthusiasts. The funeral cockatoo. Where to even begin? All cockatoos are known for their needy natures, requiring
needy.
attention for at least 2 full hours a day. They love to talk and have been described as lovable clowns who just don't know how to wrap up.
I could handle that. It would be nice having someone to talk to. Who would ever want a chatty companion? I want someone who knows how to listen.
Pet owners also report moodiness, loudness, and hostility as recurring issues. If left unsatisfied, cockatoos may scream non-stop, pluck their
Dang,
feathers,
what's wrong with
or
these
become
birds?
aggressive.
How did they get that way? What kind of childhoods did they have?
It is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to cook them food every day and give them the full care that they need. These
has to
birds
be
will never
something about-
understand that you have a life of your own.
There has to be
You're
something
right.
great about them.
Cockatoos are magnificent creatures. They love to perform, cuddle, and show off, and will even scream for fun. Ouch. That must hurt. Not great for the neighbor. Performing? Yes, birdie. This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific name, Psittacus.
Okay. What about
Perhaps
major?
the most impressive of all the
majestic.
species, the endangered major majestic cockatoo, is often described
His
as the
bumptious
most
nature.
flamboyant bird in the jungle. its pink-colored wings and flowing crest, embellishing its proud and bumptious. In the words of poet-explorer Sir James Fournier, few birds more enliven the monotonous hues of the verdant forest than this big, bold, and beautiful species. It must be glorious to behold, dark pink and snow white.
Read about the most common bang-bang
Despite
cockatoo.
its banging name, the bang-bang cockatoo is actually the shyest of the species, common in almost all Seminoles
See,
forests,
honestly,
as
this
well as
bird
zoos.
does sound a bit
Yes,
like me.
but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you?
The grand common bang-bang, only the funeral cockatoo. Isn't that obvious? Major majestic, here I come. But what if I'm just a fuck-up-a-two? A fuck-up and a cockatoo. I'm torn between funeral and major majestic. Although major majestic is more calling to me now.
You're right. Your Majesty embodied. This big, beautiful bird belongs on your heraldry.
That's all I had to do? What's the point of... What a waste. That didn't get me anything. I want to look at these board games. I might want one.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages.
Better
A
not.
lot of shelf.
I mean, I'm wealthy, but I'm not that wealthy that I could blow $25
Hi,
on a
Ace
game.
Detective.
Bye. Do your homework. Study hard so you can get out from under this battle axe's iron fist.
You broke down the back door.
I don't
The
know what I
wards,
was thinking barging in
door.
like that. Sometimes
It's
it's
all gone now.
necessary.
I suppose it's all over now.
It's just a door, lady.
Just a door? This place is cursed, Detective. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Just look at the sheer amount
then
of companies
move.
that... I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door...
All you're
the
doing
curse
is making me
coming to
hate
get
you even
me as
more.
well.
You're not going to guilt
Host
me.
Almighty, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the door. Blessed be your name.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know about the curse, but I thought the curse wasn't
Of
real.
course you didn't. You're nothing but a police... All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area.
Okay.
We are set on the path. There's little else.
Her facade
I'll
is strong.
investigate. Where do I
Now
go?
you see the cue.
But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
Did I? I don't think so.
Yes, the malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on ever since I first saw her.
I mean the chimney that's part of the central furnace? I heard voices coming from there. Actually, where is this chimney?
Yes, I've heard that. It's enormous. She has barricaded
Oh!
herself behind some metal security curtains
Yes,
upstairs.
I know where that is.
Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies
Okay.
in the building. And do return to me after you've talked to it. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse.
Yes, ma'am, at once. I live to do your
You
bidding.
should get back to the furnace.
I have a few more
Okay, but
questions about the
please,
curse.
only a few questions.
How does
You
it
wouldn't want to
manifest?
disturb the spirits.
How does it manifest
curse.
itself?
It's so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
That tells
It's
me
the
nothing.
curse of financial distress.
Oh, poverty.
of
Yeah, I know
ruin
about that curse.
And bankruptcy.
That just means you're not good at your job. You don't know how to
didn't
sell
that curtain
books. It
just
might have
move?
something to do with your personality. What does that mean? Annette mentioned. Wait, I was hoping for something more paranormal.
It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons feeding off bad business practices, and
Oh my
there's something
God.
wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed
She's
an
worse
eerie
than the
lingering
Panelverse.
presence, as if
Sounds familiar.
Strange. I feel I'd want it too. What does it mean?
truly so. Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you.
Maybe.
You shouldn't stay in the store too long. It may be dangerous.
I think they're leeching off of you. Why didn't you just tell me right away? Have you sought help from anyone?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. even though now I fear it's not enough.
Is your pendant part of the
Oh,
wards?
this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books.
Well, maybe that's the curse.
There are
Obviously, it's not
numerous
working
spells
if you're having
cast throughout the
financial
store.
trouble.
I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example.
God.
It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
Is it working?
Desert pygmy shamans. That sounds like a rather questionable way to describe
Are you
it.
saying she's racist?
Doesn't
Racist
seem
white
like
lady?
the spell is working. There are no customers
hardly any
around
customers.
except you.
Do you think it's working?
Sir, I am well educated in the commercial and esoteric arts. I know what to do and what to avoid.
You could try to be friendlier with the customers. I need to tell her this.
My voice is trained to perfection by true sales professionals, good sir. Too much money,
You
even.
keep getting scammed.
Perhaps I should have bought some wards instead.
What about the
Yes,
wards on the back
the
wall?
Simonees are very crafty, and their wards are extremely powerful. It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous. Talking about the void wraiths.
Well, you
anger-
haven't shut up
Wow.
about it for the last
Such
10
wraiths may
minutes.
prove a formidable enemy.
Partly
Suit
because I
up.
keep asking you about it, but still.
Yes, the wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the dark. Oh, there are numerous.
Desert pygmy doesn't seem like the spell is working. There are no customers around.
Sir, I am well educated in the commercial and esoteric arts.
Maybe about a
Discount
sale.
my wares?
Yes.
Besides, this would only tempt the phantoms of doom. Oh, there are numerous.
Desert pig doesn't seem like the spell is working. There are no customers.
Sir, I am well educated. Sir,
I'm
this is a
trying to help.
bookstore, not a strip club. No one would take. Besides,
You'd be surprised.
this would only tempt the phantoms of doom. Oh, there are numerous.
Desert pig doesn't seem like the.
Sir, I am well
Maybe you
educated
should
in the
try to
commercial and You're
reconceptualize
right.
your business.
A bookstore wasn't even my original plan. I actually wanted to sell esoteric paraphernalia to help to balance out this neighborhood's dark energies.
What happened?
My husband suggested otherwise. He said it's less stupid, more appropriate.
You don't
Culture,
seem
but
like the
being
type of lady that's
cultured
just going to
doesn't offer
listen to
any-
a
The
husband.
woman looks aloof.
All right, I'm going to go check out this thing for you. Why did it autosave? That's always suspicious. Get your flashlight out. And I probably want to raise my perception. Oh, I think it's as high as it can go. Ooh, hang on. Where are the clothes it used to display? The mannequin.
As before, an iron safety. This is directly above the central. Those curtains proved to be surprisingly sturdy.
Wait, I just
Your
healed
fist
my
hurts
health
now.
and damaged it? This makes no sense.
There must be another way to wake up whoever is in there. Maybe you should try.
Okay. I can do that. Where's the furnace? So it's in that ice cream room.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace.
Yell into the
Coloring
furnace.
it, pitch. Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then
Hello!
you've awakened the entity.
I summon the ghost of the doomed commercial spirit. Answer me, spirit.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
Okay.
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
Alrighty. Let me up one of my skills. Can I do hand-eye coordination? No. Um, what's low? Inlet Empire. Conceptualization, I could use some help in. I think I'm gonna put it there. I'm coming for you, Ghost. Wow, okay, let me look. Full of dice. She's a D&D nerd. Candy dispensers with thousands of dice. I'm gonna grab your money real quick. Oh, I'm gonna take this postcard. All right, let's see what you're all about, lady.
Hello, I'm Nia.
A bird-like
Did you
woman.
try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius. So what kind of die are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
What do you mean by milieus?
Yes, a Milius is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
Radio.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
You must have confused. I haven't knocked
Then
on your
how did you
window.
get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why are you asking me about
I'm a
dice?
novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing
I'm gonna have to go buy a
system and
board
I'll
game,
make...
probably.
As she speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring. Her bones light, but her hands strong. Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Sure, I like role-playing games.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set. Unless you want
That's
something
high for
really
dice.
unusual. Take a look around and see if there's any particular
I
stone
could
you
get a
want to
hotel
use.
room for twice that a night.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells like stalagmites. No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and
What do you
doesn't
know
have
about the man
anything
who
to
was
hide.
lynched?
Ask what you need.
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Who cares about the dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here.
Seriously, you got a great view of the
I'm
courtyard.
sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
What daily
Well,
ruckus?
there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard. During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's heard of the murder, but did not.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
And you never took your eyes off the
I
work?
might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness.
It's light here, but dark in the yard at night.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
This
understand
person
that.
values focus above all.
Right.
She keeps her sharp sight
Do
on
you
the
often work
It's
on
an
Sunday
odd
nights?
profession, making dice for people. But I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
Okay.
She
Thank you
nods.
for your answers.
Anything else, officer?
Where are we anyway?
We're
What is
inside the
this
chimney
place?
of an old central furnace. It's
Ooh,
strange,
a chimney
I
with
know.
windows? Let's see.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides,
you're
I don't really
squatting.
have to pay any rent here.
That's why.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse.
I've heard this place is cursed.
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true. It's just capitalism. We only hear about tales of
The
success,
curse of
so it's often
capitalism. I'm trying to
surprising
become one
realize how many
myself. Any
ventures
tips?
actually fail. Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her
The
business
Karen.
is doing rather
Karen
well.
Plaisance.
Have the energy spared her somehow?
Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. The curse is just biding its time.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building
The
complex.
whirling in rags is part of it?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Central project. And then there is me. I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of
Yeah, but you said
It's
you like
because
it.
she's in cahoots with the... Maybe
God.
it's just because she's so talented that she's been able
Plaisance
to
thinks
move
it's
the
because you're
curse.
the source of it, a malignant. It's because you're competent and dedicated to your craft. The curse will get you.
What, so the curse only affects people with poor work ethics? What you're describing isn't a curse. It's capitalism.
That's what I
The
said.
jig is up. The she-demon knows you've uncovered her true. Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic
I
quest.
think it still might. I'm starting to see that there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations. See, I'm becoming a
Truth is
capitalist.
always
That's what's
so
happening here.
disappointingly mundane and
It's trying to
boring.
steer me into the superstitious.
But I'm glad we got this sorted
Me too.
out. Anything else I can help you
But
with today?
It's I
That's
can
all
see
she
it for
has
what
to
it
say on the
is.
subject. She's been
Just
thorough and
base
truthful
capitalism.
as far as we
Shivers.
could see.
Do you know what
More
happened
or
to the other
less.
tenants?
Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind. Rats scuttle in the dark
Lord.
rooms under the abandoned
All
blow
of these
dryers
people.
and dust.
The hair
Yes,
salon.
I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around
Genderless
here. Turns
haircuts.
out that working class men don't like genderless hair.
You wouldn't like it either. A bit of experiment.
I need a haircut.
It's not about the haircut. It's about the
What's wrong with a bit of
confidence.
experience? I would never let anyone androgynous touch. I guess I'm a simple man. I don't have
Me
opinions
neither.
on
I
hairstyles
just want
other
off
than
my
that I
face.
need a new one. What happened to the
It
gym?
wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemitep's boxing club. A
All
community
right. And who
project
is
created a kind
Arpenip?
man from Zemsk.
Maybe
I heard
that's
he
what
had some
Kuno
trouble
needs.
with the law when... Kuno? Who's Kuno?
He's that little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead
Oh,
bodies.
yes. You mean the kid with the sailor's
Yeah, him.
mouth? Yes, I think it would take more than a gym to
How
help
did that
that
community
kid.
project
It
work out?
didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even
Well,
worse.
they're building a youth
It's
center.
not really full of that. No one.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding.
All right,
and
what's up with the broken window?
This one's a mess. Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff.
Ooh, Lord.
What's the snuff?
I don't even want
Trust
to
me.
know.
And
No,
they
yeah, I
never
don't.
cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering
A
the
shame
hallway
about
and
those windows.
Yeah, don't.
Did someone here make stuffed
You mean
animals?
Mr. Fabron? Anything else?
Oh, he did drugs. I found
There
creepy
used to be a
mannequins.
fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists came.
Insect rights. Like, what in the name of?
The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident.
Oh,
And you
Lord.
know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident.
Yes, they
And,
do.
naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on.
But insects don't have any brain.
Insects do have brains. But yes, I understand.
As she shifts around, you notice several dead flies on the windowsill in front of her.
Anything else?
What's with the rotor
They were
blades
made
and the
by a company
skis?
called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, honestly, I think it's quite funny.
Interesting. What do
I
these
think he's still
transmissions say?
sending out the usual, I imagine, that he's been thinking up all kinds of new... The
Okay.
Slipstream is history now. All their remaining...
They were just the props. Maybe you could make a sword out of one.
I
No.
found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
Yeah.
She liked them.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. once.
That's understandable. Fantasies are serious things.
They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be the usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get... Well, I did hear them talking at times.
Okay.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand...
She sounds almost mocking when she says
From
that.
what I've seen, it did look real. That must have been a
That's what I
gigantic ego
thought.
trip.
Because when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. In the end, they just didn't get it done.
She's right. Showing up to work on time is
That's too
important.
bad. I would have supported their project. Look, they should have tried harder. They had
Still,
everything they
not
needed
everyone
to
is
succeed.
going to make it. That's the nature of the game.
The result is 1 on a 20-sided die. The dice is black and filled with...
Anything else?
I want to go back to the strange
Fortress
machine
X.
thing.
She liked them.
They were an interest.
That's understandable.
They certainly took their work the usual. Well, I did. They seemed to believe.
She sounds almost mocking.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just be. In the end, they just.
She's right. Showing up to work on time is important.
Not the wisest decision. You would have.
The result is... The dice is black.
Anything else?
There was a bear
Oh boy,
in the cellar.
the fabled Revershow ICT.
Yeah.
You're in for a treat here. The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing.
Indeed. What were the other ideas?
What
There
were
was really just one. And it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood
like the
and
coffee
paying them
baristas
20
they have
cents.
here,
And
the
by
bikini
manned
baristas.
booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ate.
Fritta does the
I know
same
a girl
thing.
just like that. She works as a cashier. What did they expect? That's an award-winning idea.
Employing soaky teenage girls is a widespread practice.
That's all that.
yes.
That's the whole labor market now.
Unfortunately,
That's
they
all you
always
can
come in
find.
packs. I'm talking, and they already had the bear.
What about the
The bear.
It
Of
didn't
course
work
not.
out.
The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse,
I would eat
the
that
fridge
ice cream.
didn't work too well either. Eventually, Ravishell Ice City lost the price war to its rival, Glass A 5000.
It's the
Glass A
market doing its
5000,
job.
so maybe. Because the taxidermist who made the bear definitely wasn't.
Why
He
so?
said that
How
the
come?
bear was his vision beast. He said he met his vision
The
beast while high
Megatherium.
in
It's a
Vespens.
prehistoric bear. Wow.
Sounds cool.
sound
Scary. But cool.
What's a
It's
vision
an
beast?
imaginary beast by telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
Ooh, I don't do drugs. I don't have a comment on drugs.
Understandable. You shouldn't do them. Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen knight.
Little sparkling embers outside its light. Light scatters from...
Anything else?
Yes,
Another
I found
failed business,
the
perhaps?
building's intercom.
I've-
It's not working.
right. I hope you did. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in...
The
Okay.
doorbell with the empty
So you
name
tell me
card
that
must
was
belong
yours.
to her then.
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's... You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta...
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Doom
Okay, well,
commercial
tell me
era.
this pinball
Yes.
company.
I've heard it used to be a gaming arcade.
You know, this is something the cafeteria manager might want.
My advice, don't base your business on a fad.
This means the whirling is part
Hypnotism,
of the build.
choreography, trick track, especially pinball.
Let me keep it to
Anything
myself.
else I can help you with?
A strange thing
It can't
happened.
be true. They don't work here. Are you sure it was Slipstream SCA?
First, it wasn't Plaisance.
Was it a woman?
She said it was.
Tricentennial Electric? It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago.
No, it was something else. It was It was too real
It was
to
a
be.
call from
Whatever
the past
happened,
that got trapped in
keep
the
your
pail.
cool.
You're
It's
right. I
probably
just know
better
it was
to
something
admit
else.
that it was a harmless prank.
Pranks can be eerie. Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now why would Slipstream SCA have a 100-year-old recording? I'm still
know, that is
convinced it
weird.
was nothing more than some elaborate prank. It can't be true. Are you sure it was Slipstream S? Tricent? It used to be
No, it was too. Whatever happened, keep your cool.
a prank is more likely, no? Sure, I'm listening.
I have more
I'm
questions about the
pretty sure
intercom.
it still doesn't work. Sure, I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit.
Yeah,
What
I'm
else?
gonna I need to get my shivers up, and I'm gonna come back and talk to you. Shivers, shivers, shivers. Something's gotta raise my shivers. Do any of these glasses? Shiver glasses, shiver, shiver. Here, I got a shiver tie. Okay.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
A gust of
I
cold
am.
air sweeps through the
The
chimney.
curse is real, and I
The
figured out what
stones
has
and
spared you.
minerals
But
on the
hear me out.
shelves
I think I know why
rattle
your
as though
business hasn't
agitated.
failed.
Didn't we already talk about this?
It's because you're not in the same building. This isn't technically the Doom commercial
What are you
area.
talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guilain.
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into
No, this used
the
to be
new
a coal
venture.
plant. You're in the
Its
chimney of
ruins
another
This
building.
doesn't make any sense. Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where
It
is
has a
this
different
coming
address, and I'm just using logic.
from? You're right. I should take a trip to the roof once. Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent.
Actually, it's
She
only
still
your
needs to ward
workshop. You
her
should still do
soul
something to
against the
defend.
evil
No one's ever really
forces.
safe from
She
failure.
starts laughing. Her fingers.
Do you know what this is?
A lucky charm? A regular piece of jewelry?
It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan. No, you're right. I didn't. It wasn't just a jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until
Yes,
you.
right,
And now
yeah.
you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little
I'm
shops
sorry, I
and
didn't know
ventures
how to
from
say
a
it. It's
dump inside an
entropy.
abandoned chimney?
Don't call it a dump. You've made it nice and
Yeah.
cozy here.
Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want. That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again. It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending or an entirely different world. But anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer. How did I become one? It was a business decision. Some of my friends were role
Do
players.
you like role-playing games?
Not especially. I like working with rare material.
Some of those nice people have big bucks. She's thankful for
Yeah,
the
those
security
games are
they provide her.
expensive.
I'm listening. Good. I hope
All right, let's see what this thing is. The precarious world. All red checks fail. What? Seems like the point is the absence of defeat, victory, and victory, victory, victory. I might try that one too. Report back to Plaisance. And then go talk to Garte. All right, I could do all that. Hey, not lost. Auditory cortex. Oh, I love this Robert person, whoever he is. Very interesting. Yes, I am. I guess. Yeah. With these outfits, I think it would definitely qualify as gaming. And she just told me about an androgynous hair salon that gives genderless haircuts. There should be a way to overlay your comments so you can read them while you play. What? Oh, yeah. I have to check in now and then. Oh, so I should get a dice? Okay, I'll order a dice from her.
Oh, it's you again.
I'm loaded.
Of
I can
course.
afford it.
Tell me what you have in mind.
Do you have any cursed dice? Tell me about your most extraordinary die.
A star that fell from the firmament? Those cost more than 7 real.
I'm a star
Are
myself.
you sure? Yes, you definitely have the proper attitude. How about
Pieces of lodestone were used as the first magnetic compass.
10 real, and I can get these ready in 8 hours.
It's a deal.
Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there
Okay.
anything else?
I guess that's it. We'll start with those dice. See how much I like them. All right, let me go talk to Karen. Lady, I solved your mystery for you. All you have to know how to do is talk to people. I keep telling you that. All right. Can we leave the room? Hey, guess what? You suck as a bookseller. That's basically what it comes down
What
to.
have you found? And
I'll
also,
talk to the
if you
entity.
do buy the books, there may be teachings in a
Don't tell me what
novelty
to do.
dice maker. Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She's a businesswoman.
I don't
just like you.
understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain?
Before you say
It's
anything,
in your own
ask
dysfunctional
yourself,
psyche.
is the woman really able to withstand the narrative she's built herself? It does need tearing
Oh,
down.
and I live to tear down a Karen
She's
narrative.
squeezing on the pendant
This is
too
another
tight.
highlight of the game for
A
me.
drop of blood in her palm. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The
I
uncertainty.
get to
hell
torment a
with it.
Karen.
The
Oh.
chance you ought to just lie.
She
son.
says there's no curse. She said it's just capitalism. I don't have. There's another entity. It's just capitalism.
Wait, what?
Yes. You
This
suck
woman's
as a
not healthy enough
business
to
person.
withstand this level of stress.
Nothing ever. You need to get used to chaos. I'm afraid that only world revolution can help you. The system must be. Yeah, you need to get used to
Precarious
chaos.
world? Economy? I understand what's going on here. You went in there, rummaged around, and accomplished nothing. And now you're telling me these intellectual things to cover up for it. It's okay.
She's always
You
going to
don't
have a
have to.
story that
As she
protects
has
her
to,
psyche.
every day. Maybe you were wrong. She's endured for at least 4 decades.
Yeah, she's a
Thank you
tough
for
old
nothing.
broad.
Please, do buy some books.
Wow. Total psychic collapse between you two. There was never any other way this could have gone. She's just too far gone into her. The shop around you feels ancient suddenly. Damn.
Farewell, lady. All right, I think I want to activate that. So I need to forget one of these. Is this Dompty Womp helping me? It's giving me money, but it's -2 on suggestion. That's kind of low. I mean, that's I want to get rid of some of these negatives. Yeah, this Wompty Domp. Let me forget it. And start activating this precarious world. I can't do any red checks for 4 hours. I hope I don't run into any of those forced ones. All right, let me save it here. I'm gonna run to the little boy's room real quick. I will be right back. I gotta pee. My coffee is heating up. Let me check in with the chat. Hey, Barney. What's up? Hey, Barnabas, show up at 4 p.m. and come on the panel. Why did you? Because the Wumpty Dump was affecting my. It was that negative. It was a -2 penalty. I know, but I'll recover. I have plenty of money. I'll recover. I don't have a Twitch account. I got rid of that. The art degree was giving me experience too, and I got rid of it. Well, it seemed like a big deal to me. It's already done. I can't get it back. It says it's irrevocable. Once you do it, it's permanent. It cannot be undone. So, live and learn. I still think I'm doing pretty well. I'd hate to think my success in the game depended on only those 2 thought cabinets. And the art degree was holding me back. I'm telling you, I had a huge penalty on a check I was trying because of that stupid art degree. Plus, I have it. My conceptualization is raised now. I put skill points in it. I gotta go talk to Garte. Put this ridiculous flashlight away. You look a fool. All right. Because Barney, we're talking today about YouTube. Is YouTube dead? And you'd have a lot to add to that, so I was wanting to get your thoughts. All right, I'll be right back. Hello, Garte. Is your building cursed? Viewers want to know.
Hey, was there something you...
Well, well. Bringing in that new bird.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
What if I told you I got into the back... Wait, there's a peephole in the wall. Oh, I gotta tell you all this stuff.
What wall? I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know.
The
There's
colour
more.
has drained from his face.
I don't want to rile him
Thank
up.
you. I'll patch it up personally.
I'm not done
Why?
yet.
No, fuck it.
He really doesn't like it being clouds.
Yeah, I bet you didn't want it to be. Well, anyway. You have Lena. Lena's a good customer.
Yeah, well, she's not a guest, is she? Anyway, I'll forward that woman her bill and be done with it.
What
Now,
if I told you I got
oh,
to the back room?
Okay.
He's really, really holding. It takes a lot of willpower not
Are
to
you going
ask.
to ask me what's
Okay,
back there?
what is back there?
Pinball
Ha!
machines.
I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why do you want to play?
No, I was just wondering.
He was wondering about something business related. About how much money he could make of one.
Excuse me. If you're thinking of selling, I want a fat cut. I feel a capitalist plot coming up. I love
No,
capitalism.
But we could diversify the entertainment options.
I would make.
seeing
They had a
you've opened
pinball
the door back.
arcade in Seattle by my house.
The machine we have in the corner now is broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here. Other than the hellish
See,
karaoke
not laws.
machine.
I'm gaining plenty
That
of
one's
experience just from
Yeah,
talking with this
those
guy.
numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now. Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial. He
Maybe
should
the
still know.
pinballs can
You have
revive
to
it.
be forewarned about.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area.
Wait, so
and
you know of
its
the
address.
curse?
He's thought of.
Everyone knows of it. I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never
I can go
been
use it
used
right now.
by
I
the
can
worker.
show you. failed, though perhaps the whirling will escape the curse.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This proved
Man,
for 14 years, man.
your attitude
That's
is
how long
almost
I've
worse than
worked here.
that Karen
I've
lady's.
kept this place up through hail
I
and
think
through
y'all are the
sleet.
curse. Your
You've done a
personality.
fine job too. Though he's spoken of the place dismissively before,
You really
the
care
hostel
about
is
the
actually
whirling.
very important to him.
Yeah, it's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way, especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way, even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
Ah, so you finally admit it. You shouldn't be worried about that label. You
I don't place much stock in the curse and so on, but the label frightens the clientele. Who wants to stay at a doomed hostel?
Who owns this
Some
place?
real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar.
And who named it Whirling
Well,
in
it
Rags?
sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
You
You're
did?
surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names
think
too.
it's a stupid
Hail,
name, but-
Holy Queen by the Ateniers. Hail, Holy Queen of the
Ah,
sea.
from the
You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Good pick.
What about those other cafeterias?
What about them? One is a basement dive frequented by chain-smoking communists. I can't tell you how sick I
Me
am
too.
of Kraz Mazov and Ign...
He's hesitating, not sure if he should
Communists
share
are
this
almost more
information.
annoying than Karens.
Encourage him.
He's, and the others?
The other is a kebab cart. It's very successful in its way, but
Well, good luck with
luck
the
has
place.
got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I
Right.
have a feeling they're going to help.
Against the doom, it's imp-
So, if you didn't have anything else...
Nope, that's
Yes?
it. Let me just check in with him. And Daddy.
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Titus. My man.
Just dragged her away, huh? Stone cold. Didn't think you had it in you.
I didn't have wood in me.
Yeah, you ruthless son of a bitch. I certainly did.
Oh, right. We took that lady away.
I always let the pretty ones go. I'm soft.
Yeah, well, that
like
didn't work
that.
on me.
Yeah, like
had
when we
your
let old
chance.
Clancy's widow walk.
Oh, Denise, the diner girl. The milk rack on that one.
I know how to not get used by women.
Can't say I wasn't sad to see her go.
Hold
Our
up.
Clausia there.
Her face.
Her
What did
face
it look
when
like?
your friend walked her out. Like she was walking to the gallows.
He avoided looking her straight in the eye. You would have too.
Fuck with the sun, boy. Get burnt. That was the normal thing to do. She was a flight risk. I'm a cop.
Yes. Normal. Nothing to do about it now, I guess. I just hope she can game her way through the system.
I honestly don't care. I didn't like her
think I
anyway.
forgot how I specifically let you know how I felt about her arrest either. Yeah? What? Anything?
All right, let's see what all I have to do. Did a check open up? Noid. Conceptualization. Oh, I see what happened. When I upped my conceptualization point, it flagged the checks because I have a better chance of doing them now. Let me go look through the sunglass box if it lets me. It was locked last time. Wow, our little friend is asleep.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guarantee.
Let me get my conceptualization up. What is this? Okay. Conceptualization jacket. Is that a shirt? Conceptualization shirt. It seems like there'd be some conceptualization glasses, but apparently there is not.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a life.
No luck.
What?
All you
Still?
find is this
God
lime-colored cellophane
damn! What is in
vinyl,
this box?
produced by a bargain sportswear brand called
There's
Amphibian.
something in here.
That
Oh God! All right, let me re-gear. Actually, I'm gonna keep this on. Just now, where do I go? The tape, the mural. Yeah, I should go look for bullet traces. I want to see if it lets me check the tree one more time.
The gnarled hawthorn tree on Route.
Still locked. Alright, come on. The boardwalk, let's see, at the boardwalk, the island. I checked Land's End. Where? Oh, the island I can't get to yet. The boardwalk I've looked for. Find the tape. I found the tape. Oh, the mural. Now that I have high conceptualization. There's gotta be a way to the island. Maybe... Will Joyce take me on her boat? The planks are creaky.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Well, technically speaking, good. More lessons in basic reality? Glad to have been of assistance.
What did she want from me? She had a check too. I need to get that signature from her.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't
Suggestion.
keep
See?
you up at night.
That,
What can I help you with?
Not laws, that Wompty Domp was lowering my suggestion, and I need suggestion to get the signature to this lady, so I think it is going to help me in the long run to take it away. Let me go check the mural. I gotta find a way down these stairs and to search the boardwalk.
The once bright mural somewhere in Martinez. Lieutenant Kitts.
She?
You tried to peer in. Indeed, you felt it before when it rained in Martin.
There's gotta be something. Oh, look. Oh, that's the payphone, isn't it? Or is it something else? No, that's the payphone. I mean, I could go play with it again. Maybe I will. I'll try it. Let me save it here just in case. This is one of the deadliest items in the game so far.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. There's a life is garbage. You dial the number again. Calling. 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 Calling.
See?
And calling for who knows how long. But No one answers. The cold metal is hard.
Leave. This payphone is nothing but trouble. I should have known to. Alright, we gotta find bullet traces. Somewhere on this boardwalk. And there's gotta be a way. These stairs right here. There's gotta be a way to them.
There's some tear.
Examine the
Two
tear.
empty. No.
Examine the
There's
cigarette
whoever tossed
package.
Red Astra is the
Examine the
traces.
kebab
It's
wrapper.
no older than. It's hard to concentrate in the smell.
There's nothing else to do here. I could go check the church. Ah. Blood drips from your knuckles to the sand. Oh, from punching the phone? I made my knuckles bleed. See? It's even worse than I realized. I got bloody knuckles behind it. Alright, let's talk to these dudes. Oh, by the way, I got a copyright thing. The song they were dancing to, I got a thing saying that I have to share my revenue with the song creator, or I need to take it and strip it out of the video. And so I stripped it out of the video, and now they're just dancing in silence. But I'm playing the stream version where it's not supposed to be copyrighted. Okay, this is very low.
Goodbye, officer.
Bye. Could these wires work as contact microphones?
Welcome back.
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
Conceptualization.
Dedicated, hyperactive, unified. You will have to add something of your own to understand. Test your limits. Surpass them.
Dance.
Jumping around, as this sort of music requires.
Alright, this is
actually
hardcore rising. It
taxing
can only
physical
happen here.
activity and should be dignified with a sports suit.
Sports apparel as my hardcore group get up to max. I want to have fuck with you. Oh my god, am I hitting on the kid? You know it feels very unfair. There's a party. I don't seem to have anything to add. Okay, long live the world, 3.5 centuries, and the gift still keeps giving. It's either this one or this one. I'm gonna go with this one.
Endless are the wonders born out of the cultural
Hardcore
collaboration
aesthetic.
so wisely facilitated.
They're hardcore.
That's
They're
it.
just clothes.
I thought there'd be more
It's
to
just
it.
a style, you know.
I want to
dead
talk more
body,
about this place.
Spirit entered. What is it? The mass
Oh,
murder.
he said not to talk
Okay.
about the glasswork.
Odd to say, I did get to talk to the... Anyway, dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
What do you mean?
The man picks up on stuff. Good thing you didn't squash him. The crabman's been lurking here in casement. Like, this is some old world shit, sure.
Alright, what does this do? -2 but you've... Yeah, I definitely need this one. It's going to help me with the hardcore. Alright. Lady, what you got new?
What is it? The swallow, you mean? Great.
Should I try egghead?
Good morning!
Whoa, that's a crazy sound we heard
yeah.
before.
Too hardcore, in fact. I couldn't
What
control.
happened?
It sucks up all the air in the mix.
Is there anything we could do about it?
I don't know.
Sounds like the future could be even more hardcore than I imagined. All right, bye. Let's see. You need Kim to that was a well, it's true. Like I try to help. I was sleeping in, but I got tired of sleeping. So I decided to wake up. So all the kids are gone. Maybe there's something on this island. I can't just wait around for Kim. There's got to be something I can do. Let's see. Find all the armor pieces. Add more beauty to the wall. Oh, I need a brush. A paintbrush. Oh, maybe I should go talk to Cindy the Skull. I'm going to go talk to that lady who lost her husband too. See, now my conceptualization is helping me. Just like my perception did earlier. What is this? Drugs. Speed? Okay. And I gotta remember, I still have drugs. If I get really stuck, and worse comes to worse, I could always snort a line. Oh my God. I probably went over my hour, and I probably did not meet my super chat goal. Alright, Cindy, do you have a brush? I'm trying to make this place hardcore. Where was Cindy? She was up here. Hey, girl. What you doing?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire
Oh, my red
work?
checks fail. I probably do get a brush from her, but I need to be able to complete this red check. And right now, while that thought cabinet's loading, all of my red checks fail. So no. There's something here. How do I get there? Interesting. Okay. Hang on, there's something I gotta go perceive. But first, let me go talk to this lady. What is this? Oh my God, almost $6 just lying out in the hall of this tenement slum. Y'all should be more careful with your monies. Okay, this, come here. What are you trying to perceive? The curtains shift just a little. Somebody is watching from within. I wonder if that's that dice lady. Hey, it's me again. Ooh. What am I looking at? A chalk drawer. I mean, a height chart. An empty pack of cigarettes. The same brand of cigarettes you found in the trash. Interesting. Humanitarian aid, macaronis, buckwheat, and onions. You smell
She
like
looks
onions.
up, too anxious to say anything.
Oh my god, my empathy is so low. I'm never gonna crack her. I'm just getting some decorating ideas, that's all. Just looking around. Does he have anything?
This door is made of metal.
Where was I going? I don't remember. I wonder if he's... anything new is happening with him. Did you...
The
are
door
you
is
still
closed.
alive? Oh. I guess he doesn't want me in there. See this wall. I'm supposed to paint something on this wall, but I have to get a brush from Cindy. I also need to find a radio. Let me go talk to pawn shop guy. Hey, you got a radio?
Hello, hello. A transceiver, is it?
He produces a machine encased in a blue bakelite.
A Crystal Sprack Model 9 Gottwaldian engineering at its finest.
Okay.
The Model 9 also comes equipped with a signal purifier.
Sounds perfect.
It's about as close to perfection
Oh
as
my
a transceiver
God.
gets. And we're only asking 120 real for it.
Oh my god.
You'll
That's really
be back
gonna set me
again.
back.
I've got a feeling. For the moment, yes.
Is there a way to talk him down? This is a lot. This is gonna wipe me out. I mean, I'll still have money left, but... I gotta figure out if it's worth it or if there's a way to get... Because if I'm gonna be a capitalist...
You'll be back again.
Probably so, but... Wait, I have stuff I can pawn, too. This gas can. And this ball. The cube is $50. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is, hang on, I got something to do. Do I have my perception shoes on? Yes. I'm gonna go try to read that printout again. Oh wait, I don't have... I need the other cube. The off-site. Fuck. Not laws. That radio thing is expensive. Hey, Moose. It really is. They want $120 for that radio transceiver that I need. Moose, if I don't know if you're gonna be around later, but we're gonna talk about YouTube and the Panelverse and if is it dead or not. And so if you're around, maybe we could get your thoughts on that too. At 4 p.m. for Joe and I's episode. It seems like I'm hearing, it's a theme that keeps coming up, but it seems like I'm hearing it from more than one person. That it may have run its course.
An old monument
Because we're
stand.
trying to turn him into this horse thing into an antenna, and I need a radio transceiver to do that. Drugs, drugs. I'm starting to understand her a little better. Is there a radio in this truck?
A lorry abandoned. The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you.
Radio
And
transmitter!
inside, there's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating fabric has been pulled tight. It takes a few moments, but eventually the
See, you
merely
just
the
steal
same
it. You don't have to
sound
pay
produced by them.
$120.
It's about the size of a small box of pasta, but that's
Just
the
go break into
mark
people's
of
car
Esther,
and steal it.
the movie stars. Voila, a stack of neatly folded papers has been. This large map displays the elevated motorway called 8 toll booths at the intakes. There, hundreds of thousands of motor carriages roar. This municipal map from the 30s displays a no storm will wind rips through the empty hallways of the once great. The final map displays a labyrinth of service tunnels left over from. These service tunnels were probably, despite the cold, they travel. The road spreads.
Do I get
Looks
to
like
see
the
the
smugglers
maps?
have in the cluttered cabin of the abandoned lorry. If only Lieutenant Kitsuragi
No,
were here
don't
to
return the
help
stuff.
you.
I thought I got
You
to see the
stuffed the
maps.
maps back under the seat cover.
All right, hang
Better
on.
not to leave. Voila, a stack of neatly. This large toll booths at the
Okay.
intakes are marked with
So
a
I have
circle.
to imagine it. It's not
looks
going to
like
show it
there
to
are
me.
scant few ways of getting onto the elevated motorway that runs over Jamrock, and this person knows them all. There, hundreds of thousands of motor carriages roar on the 881, high above the massive brown to Kuron, through the middle-income neighborhoods there, by the river, and then to Stella Maris and La Delta for work.
Okay.
This municipal map from the 30s displays a complex system of storm sewers underneath a sub-district called the Pox. Old military. No storm will ever drown Revachol. Wind rips through the empty hallways of the once great military hospital. Now, just a ruin.
What's that
and
sound?
The rattle of motor carriages and lorries driving through long for. The final map displays a labyrinth of service tunnels left over from the construction of motorway 881.
Okay.
A few routes have been marked. These service tunnels were probably used despite the cold. Figures move about cloaked in shadow. They travel from eminent domain to perdition and onto the main, over the river Esperance. On the road spreads like looks like the smugglers have infiltrated the road network, the cluttered cabin of the abandoned. If only Lieutenant,
Right,
you
return
stuffed
the
the
stack
maps
of
back
papers.
on. You close the rusty oak.
Okay. Wait, don't I have a radio transceiver? Oh, right, and I need to remember this. This gives me more empathy when I try to talk to that lady. Alright, let me go see if this will do the trick. Oh, yeah. It's snowing here, y'all. I woke up in real life. I woke up to snow-covered ground. I gotta go out later. God, I wish there was some running faster boots. All right, guess what I got?
Yes, what is it?
I found a radio transceiver.
Very good.
Someone who's using it to drug smuggle, all that stuff.
Interesting. An Esterhaus EH4, heavily customized. This.
She's impressed by your resourcefulness as much as
Usually
by
I know
the
how to break
equipment.
into
I
abandoned
believe that
vehicles.
means we're ready to get started. I should
A
warn you.
skill any good
Once
cop
we
should
begin
have.
setting up this antenna, we'll need to see the whole process through.
Okay.
There won't be any second chance.
I understand.
So if there's anything you'd like to get in order before we depart, I suggest you do it now.
What kind of stuff should I get in order?
That's up to you. At a minimum, I would make sure you
Oh,
are
like have all my drugs ready?
Radio engineers typically carry overpriced solvent sprays to clean the antenna connections. But in a pinch, some common ammonia works just. Finally,
A good
there's
pair
the
of
question
gloves.
of stimulants. Some people prefer to keep illegal amphetamines on hand to help with their work. I'm not one of them, but they do exist. It is possible that technical fields attract a certain kind of personality. Ah, yes. I wasn't sure what to do about that, but then I discovered an abandoned power source down by the edge of the bay.
It's obvious. She's referring to your half.
You mean the motor carriage?
Oh, yes. I did notice that it was covered in police livery. Then you already know that the carriage itself is... My intention is to run a power cable from the engine up to the antenna.
I'm ready.
Very
Let's
good.
do this.
If you'll help me with some of this equipment, if you'll please carry that amplifier and cables, officer, we have quite a lot to carry.
Oh my god. I need to get my gloves on. Hang on. Which gloves? The combat gloves, the rubber gloves. Hopefully it gives me a chance to figure it out. When it does these cutscenes like this, you know shit's about to go down. I should have put the gloves on. Look at this. Wow, we have this whole town rigged up. They have a rug. Wow. Look at this. Okay.
And now if you'll just connect that here...
Got it. Are we ready?
We're ready to try at least. Please put those on. I've configured the channels so that only your microphone is set to... You will need to transmit your connection request while I attempt to locate the warship's public frequency. You will likely encounter some interference, but it's important to keep transmitting your request until you're acknowledged.
What if they never
Then
acknowledge
it
me?
will be exactly like every other... Too
Okay.
late. I've begun...
Uh-oh. That means I can't put my gloves on? Well, I have some gloves on. It just
A
not,
soft
may not be the
rustling
right kind.
between your ears, a winterscape with fast falling snow.
Where's the sound coming
Every
from?
light switch, every motor carriage, every doorbell, tea kettle, and radio in Martinez, all mingled with electrical interference caused by...
Officer? Are you in order? We're waiting for you to start.
Coalition Warship Archer. This is Harry DeBois, Tequila Sunset. Let's see, what
We
should I
don't have
say?
time for indecision. Just say whatever first comes to mind.
Tequila Sunset, please acknowledge.
You're all alone out there, wandering a blasted heath, calling out to the night. But there is no reply.
Try again, officer.
This is Tequila Sunset, please acknowledge.
Perhaps you're simply imagining it, but it seems as though you're learning to pull apart the fibers of this auditory felt.
Nein, Liebling, das lasse ich nicht zu. Die kannst du unseren Jungen bloß auf einen dieser Dinger nach Bredefort schicken.
Hello, Archer? Do you acknowledge?
You can't make out a word of this gibberish.
Suna, is this more of that intraplanetic crosstalk? I can't understand a word of just keep listening.
Liebling, bitte. Er ist unser einziges
That
Kind.
means, let's see, I don't know
Er kann
German
auch
that well.
nächstes Jahr zur Akademie gehen.
Keep trying, officer.
Coalition
We'll get a
Warship
signal through
Archer,
eventually.
this is Tequila Sunset. If you're there, Archer, please acknowledge.
Again?
Coalition Warship Archer, this is Tequila Sunset. Coming to you from the midnight airwaves. Do you acknowledge?
It's gone now.
Transmission over. Disco.
A slight frisson at the point where your neck meets your spine. You can feel the lieutenant's presence, even though he's nowhere.
How did you get on my
There's
connection?
no way the lieutenant has his own megalo.
Just him.
Someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
What is he talking
I believe
about?
you mean, what was he talking about?
Are you saying this is more
Yes,
interphonetic
that's by far
crosstalk?
the most likely explanation. But the odds of us hearing him, though,
Unless he's the murderer.
out of all the voices in the Pale,
It's been a long winter. Long and cold.
are astronomically low.
Natürlich halten ihn die Psychologen
So
für
what can we do about
What
it?
else is there to do? Keep trying.
Tequila Sunset, come in, come in. This is your disco DJ at Superstar Rock Cop, Tequila Sunset. Are you out there? Talk to Daddy.
The wiring has been repaired.
Sunset, please acknowledge.
Ooh.
Liebling, bitte. Ist unser einziges Kind. Where's Sebastian? Please identify.
The signals are getting increasingly mixed. Plucking Archer's signal from this will be like isolating a single strand from a tangle of...
That's okay, I
It's
can do
not
it.
working. The crosstalk is simply too strong.
What can we
I
do?
did not expect simply locating the signal to be so difficult. We must consider several
Is there an outfit I
variables.
could wear?
Local anthroponetic conditions, the sophistication of our transceiver, the quality of our connections, and the physics of our antenna itself. Fortunately, we have a more than adequate transceiver, so I do not believe it is causing any problems. And we're also unlikely to change our local anthroponetic conditions.
Thoroughly
so,
inspect
the next
our
step
connections.
Is you need to climb up there and look at them for yourself.
Okay.
But you don't have the technical expertise.
That's never stopped me before.
Something about this setup seems dimly familiar. But you'll be damned if you know what you're supposed to do about images of your body smashed against the pavement. Flood your mind.
But I don't know what I'm
This is dangerous.
That's true, but I can't leave my station.
What if I slip
Then you
and
might
fall?
break your neck.
Okay, let's do this. Look at me go. This is fun. I love climbing. Oh, wow. Where's the... How did we get rid of the horse? What the hell? What did we do to this statue? This is fun. I love this. Have y'all seen those videos of them climbing the big radio towers to change the light bulb at the top? Like thousands of feet.
Your gloves give you a solid grip on the metal bar.
I have a breakthrough coming
This
through.
feels pleasingly familiar.
It does. It's this is kind of erotic, actually.
You don't exactly cut a lithesome figure, but after several moments of scrambling, you manage to hoist yourself atop the monument.
I think I'm pretty licensed for a disco daddy. Okay, it's getting even more erotic as it goes.
That performance was frankly an embarrassment.
I loved it. Examine the connection.
The connection itself is nothing more than a little braid of exposed wire wrapped about the hoof of the horse. A copper fetter, it cannot slip. The whole monument is covered in a thin but durable layer of oil and grime. It's obvious no one has cleaned it in years. The programmer mentioned ammonia, but anything alcoholic should dissolve the oils.
Oh, I have plenty of that.
It takes a few moments, but the
probably
alcohol
just breathe on
gradually
it.
begins to break down the oils surrounding the copper wiring.
What are you doing? Oh, cleaning the connections. Smart.
Once the oils have been dissolved, you wipe off the connections with your sleeve and reattach the cable.
Did that help?
It seems to have made some difference, but unfortunately not enough to alter the overall situation. Unser einziges Kind. Short of changing the shape of the antenna, I'm not sure what else we can do from here.
How do
There's
we
a lorry
change
top-
the shape?
What do you mean? You adjust the antenna manually.
But what would it do?
Narrow the receiving mode, so that we can isolate the warship signal and... I'm afraid...
She's right. The responsibility is yours, and
God.
yours alone. There's no turning back now.
I'm already set to fail the red checks, unless this is the breakthrough that ends that. I think it is. Cleaning out the breakthrough imminent. Oh, I gotta wait for this breakthrough. Otherwise, I'm gonna fail my red checks. How am I?
You are face to face with Philip, not intentionally. It's a matter of perspective.
Look at the horse.
This faithful steed is in nearly as poor a condition.
It's gonna
as
force me to
clear
do
night
it.
Sky. Across the river, you can see the lights of Coalition. A few of the idle lorry drivers.
I can't. Oh fuck! I have no choice. I have to wait for this breakthrough to come in because it has me failing my red checks automatically. Not that I have much of a chance to begin with. Anti-object prejudice. There's no way. There's no way around this. I'm going to fail. It's set up to fail. I hope I quick save somewhere. How can I make this breakthrough come faster? Do I just have to wait? Not lost. I feel it seems like I'm screwed because I don't think this is gonna break through until this is over. This is a tease. Here I go, off the horse. I knew it. Oh. Ah! Oh, sorry, I broke your horse. Oh, fuck. Did that help?
You allow the broken hunk of metal to clatter to the ground. It wasn't clear.
Nein, Liebling. What are you doing?
That piece of jerk didn't even work.
Now, this is extremely unprofessional.
I'm sorry, I was trying to do good.
But you didn't. You made...
She's right. This was...
Damn it. I'm going to push the power supply. I doubt it will last more than a few minutes, so you'd better make them count.
a maelstrom of sound.
Nicht mehr derselbe. Officer Sunset.
It's too much.
Oh my god.
Your eardrums are throbbing, about to burst.
A long winter, long and cold.
And then...
Try it now.
Coalition warship, this is RCM Authentically. We have an emergency. Come in, please hurry.
This is Warship Archer. We are acknowledging and accepting you. Though we're still getting quite a bit of interference.
Can you help me form a
This is the best we
committee?
can do. I suggest you get to your business quickly. I doubt I'll be able to maintain...
Alright, then stop talking.
This is it. You're finally getting to speak with those who hold
The
real
elites.
power.
I broke through to the elites.
And by that they mean the ones with the guns and the warship.
Yeah,
there
those-
is so much you wish you could ask, but you probably only have to.
Please be advised that you are speaking on a public frequency. What is your request?
Listen, I really need to reach... I need to do this.
Acknowledge. To reach the committee, all you need to do, if the liaison accepts your request, you will be invited.
She's got to be jerking your chain, right? You can't wait that long.
What if I need to reach the committee a bit sooner?
Not a problem. If this is a time-sensitive matter, they typically respond within a few weeks.
I have a history of prank calls, I have a superstar ego, and I can't let the past go.
We're afraid that it's quite impossible. We cannot transfer you to the committee because we are not entrusted with that responsibility. We are simply the second signalers.
Then, why are you wasting time with her?
I get it, so the real power is even higher up.
That is the nature of the command pyramid, yes.
This line of argument is quite pointless. You should abandon it.
Okay, I don't have a choice, I have to do this.
What part of need to reach the committee doesn't she understand?
We will hear your request, Officer Sunset. Although we must inform you that the committee does not typically intervene in
This is not a
personal...
personal
That's
matter.
only
This
because
involves all
they
of
haven't heard
reality
about
itself.
your problems yet.
So, you're experiencing acute memory loss. We don't see how this is the committee's business.
I'm pretty sure it has to do with something I lost.
We're afraid we don't understand at all. What does this something have to do with your lost memory? Unfortunately, we cannot accept your request. Now, please excuse us while we update the receiving frequency. 2, 1.
And the last.
What?
What a disappointment. You can calm down now, officer.
Just give me a minute.
The sun-warmed bronze tingles beneath your fingertips and between your thighs. Your legs have grown stiff. You've been up here quite a while. You look around. The strikebreakers are still shouting their slogans and waving their hand-painted signs. Beneath you, the programmer has begun. There's really no point. You're beginning to feel like the little child.
Good. Now give me a hand with these amplifiers. Leave the cables. I don't feel like making 2 trips. Well, this was an interesting collaboration.
You make a pretty good team.
Really? I do not think we were all that successful. But maybe the RCM has a different definition of success. In any event, just leave that equipment here. I'll put it away later. If you'd like, you can take one of the extra headsets. Now you'll excuse me?
Okay, well, I tried. They didn't want to take my request. Okay, now my breakthrough's coming in.
What if you didn't lose your memory?
Look at all
What
this. This
if
seems
something
good.
in Martinez came and stored it all away, for you to slowly open one box at a time?
I like that. Okay. That seems like a good trade-off, not loss.
Yes, what is it?
All right, should I save here or should I try to redo it? You've got to be out of dialogue to get it. You have to be out of dialogue to get it. I don't know. I know. Oh, yeah, but it won't let me out of dialogue until I do the red check. I'm just going to keep going. I'm probably going to wrap up for the day. I'm going back to my shack. It's 9 o'clock at night. Hopefully it lets me sleep. And then Kim will rejoin me tomorrow. I can debrief him. I'm sorry I'm such a failure. But it was pretty cool climbing that horse. Is this money? Drugs? Ooh, a primer for small kids. What is this?
You hold in your hand the colorful primer. The title reads, A Primer for Small
There's
Kids.
a bear involved. Flip
There's
through
a
the
bit
pages.
every page as one word designating one letter of the alphabet with a faded illustration.
Oh.
Most of them are scientific and cultural principles.
Let's do this.
A is for azimuth. B is for Boreas. H is for homeboy.
Yeah.
I is for Q is for quasar. R.
And that's it?
That's it. You know the alphabet now.
Ooh, I'm going to get another breakthrough already. Exactly what I need.
This book will show you the score. Get you oriented with those basic concepts.
Right.
The alphabet.
Okay, I'm fixing to have a breakthrough. Here we go.
The precarious world. How not to lose.
Oh, good. This will help a
world is
lot.
balanced
Those
on
are the
the edge
red
of a
checks. That sounds like a good one, too. All right, that's worth sleeping over. Hey, girl.
getting cold. This late.
Time to call it a day.
The bed is comforting.
Go to sleep.
The place feels almost like home now.
It does. It felt that way from the moment I walked in. I love this shack.
It's easier this time.
When I get rich, I'm gonna buy me one.
Drifting off, your head has found a comfortable indent in the pillow.
This respite. You've earned it,
Is this the last
brother. No, this is the one before that. We'll just keep cycling it.
Enjoy it while
Thank
it
you,
lasts.
darkness.
You're
Thank
welcome.
After centuries of darkness, the alarm rings.
Oh, good. I wasn't tormented tonight. I'm getting better. Alrighty. That's it for now. Gotta go get my day started. Head out into the freezing cold, snow. Run some errands. And be back for the show. I figured there was, so I did fucked it up somehow, but I also expected to fuck it up, so no big deal. Okay, I'll be out in a few hours talking about YouTube and the Panelverse and YouTube channels, and are they even still a thing anymore? Or has the world moved on to something else? We'll try to answer all of those questions today. I'll see you then. This is Super Cop Tequila Sunset signing off.